Hello, welcome back to Sisters and Souls.
Oh yeah, happy Monday, Angels.
Back with another podcast to start your week off strong.
Absolutely, and it's a good one.
It really is. We're going to give you guys the guide, our ultimate guide to become a journaling girl. If you want to start journaling, you're a bit like, oh, I don't really know what I'm doing, or if you feel like you're doing it and
like, not really getting what you want out of
from
it. This is your guide to journaling.
Yeah, because it is really one of those things where you sort of get out as much as you put in.
100%. And like you can do as much and as little as you kind of want as well. Like this is your personalised thing. But before we get into it, we're going to talk all things obsessions.
Yes.
We've got the same obsession.
We've got a joint obsession. So for the YouTube girl,
if you're watching,
sneak peek. When I was doing my Christmas shopping, I needed to.
Oh, did you buy this?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a present.
No, from myself.
Oh, got it.
It was a present to myself.
What made you buy this?
I was just looking. I don't know. I must have been in this.
It's unlike you to buy yourself something.
No, it was because I wanted to get for a YouTube giveaway the duo brush. So I was in the section, and then I was like, oh, the lip gloss, and they've kept popping up on my TikTok, and then I thought, oh, I'm just gonna try it to see. So I got the Refi tinted lip gloss in blush, and I said to me like, they're so nice. So you've got taupe, and they're very similar. They're like a pinky.
Yeah, I feel like it's mine kind of a bit more brown.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's got a metal applicator, and it feels like cool, and like it's got a nice shine to it, nice and glossy, and it adds like Joe's wore it without makeup too, and she said it adds like a nice shine either way.
It's not like too much of a gloss where you feel a bit crazy, but it's just like a nice not an oil, but just like a nice mix.
Yeah, it's really smooth, it's not sticky, it's just a really nice...
And it's such a lovely packaging.
And it's only £16, which I don't think is a big investment. It's like a good price.
For sure.
I'd say.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a new lip product, because you know we're all about the lips.
Yeah, Joe'd influence me, and we're going to influence you.
Absolutely, that's how it goes. But on to your guys' obsessions. Oh, have you been watching The Traitors?
Yes.
I haven't. I got you on it, didn't I? I just fell off. I never finished it.
Yeah, well, I'm loving it.
Because there's a new one, isn't there? Someone said that. Also, Fool Me Once. I feel like that has literally took over the whole world.
Me too. All anyone talks about, isn't it?
Workout classes, having a healthy relationship with the gym. We love that. Journal every morning and night.
Oh, you're onto it.
Good
Done
for
something
you.
there.
Listen to this.
Yeah, literally.
Sisters and Souls, we love that. Kelly Shoes or Tasman dupes?
Kelly Shoes. I want my laptop in front of me. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Kelly Shoes. Ugg. Tasman.
Yeah. Is it like an Amazon?
Oh, they're
coming up Lenny Kelly.
I'm not sure what you're on about.
Good for you.
Yeah, we hope they're great.
And then someone else said, last one, Dr. Pepper with loads of ice in my Stanley cup, such a treat.
In the Stanley. I've never had a big cup. We had Dr. Pepper when we went to the cinema this week.
Yeah.
That should have been our obsession, really.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll still refine. You go with the film.
Okay. Oh my god, we're obsessed.
Anyone
but you is our new, like, unwritten is now our personality trait, so don't talk to us.
No, don't talk to us about
If you don't like the film, don't talk to us.
Oh my god, it was so good. We need the DVD. It needs to be on Netflix so we can binge it.
We fancy him. We loved the film.
Storyline. And
it just had us in stitches. Like, it had us, like, in a chokehold.
It really did. Like, we come out and we were like,
And I've thought about it a lot since. Have you?
Too. Yeah, it's really stayed on the brain, whereas I feel like you can watch a movie and by the time it's done, you're done with it.
100%. Amazing. So good.
Right, so if you haven't watched it,
we won't stop talking about it, so let's get on with the episode, okay?
Oh, good.
Okay, so this is just like, we want to make this easy for you guys, and like we want it not to be a chore because you want to find it fun.
Yeah, and that's how it should be.
And like the start of that is like everyone has such a different aesthetic. Like, what journal is speaking to you? Is it like one that just literally says, you know, the name of the brand, or is it one saying like wellness journal, gratitude journal, like success journal? Like, what do you want from it? Do you want like colourful? Do you want it plain? And then like inside, do you want it with loads of words written,
or do you just want like a plain notebook, where you can really just like freehand write? It like just has to excite you, it has to entice you.
100%. Like, and I feel like we are bang in the middle. Like, we ideally like one of each.
Yeah.
Like, some days we like to just write our whole thoughts and feelings, go absolutely freestyle, and then other times that when we feel a bit more uninspired, we just want to follow some prompts. Like, what are you grateful for? 3 things. You know, what are you excited for? What's great about tomorrow?
Yeah.
And then we're done. So it really is up to you. Like, don't think that you have to have this specific one.
Yeah,
Like,
no, don't just think, I saw Sophie Murray of this one, so I'm just going to buy it and that will
No,
work
no,
for you,
no.
'cause it really might not. Like, I feel like, gone through a lot, and I always go back to the same one.
And I also, like, we'll go into it more, but I just want to say, like, when I was doing a bit of research for the podcast, because I was intrigued to see how other people journaled, because obviously I'm only really aware of how me and Jodie journal. And I have to tell you guys, like, we're not doing bits, really. Like, so many people, like, had, like, a booklet as if it's, like, almost like a scrapbook, and they put, like, their vision board on the page. They put a picture of themselves. They wrote letters. Like, they stuck it all in. They put, like, they really were so creative with it. And I was like, we should really have more journaling dates.
We should. Where
Why
we, like,
not?
print our vision board off, stick it in.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
No, it's true. When I got that Her Empire Lifestyle one, which is a brand that is quite good for journals, it had at the start, like, my whys, like, and it does make you think a bit more.
It does.
And I think if you are at the start of the journey, maybe a prompted one we would probably recommend, just to start.
100%. Unless you've got,
And
like,
you figure it out a bit more.
I feel like, and as on the side, if you want to get, like, a cheap notebook on the side just to write your thoughts and feelings, almost like a diary down, just to, like, because sometimes, say if it only has 3 lines, and, like, you might be like, if you're new to it, you might want to mind explode, because, like, if I haven't done it for a while, I end up writing a lot. So maybe, like, on the side of the one with the thing, get a cheap notebook and, like, say, like, I don't know, what are my goals, and, like, write and just word dribble all over, because it's, like, personal to you. It doesn't have to make sense to anyone else.
No, it's true. And, like, make them really exciting. Like, I feel like, again, we are quite boring, just like a black pen, but, like, could you get pink pens, purple pens, and, like,
I bought a pink pen for this time.
you?
I have. I've got a
Good
pink
for
pen for my
you.
journal this time. I've got a pink journal and a pink pen.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I have got gel pens under my bed, so maybe I'll have to get them out.
I think we need to. What we should do is go on a little date, and we should, like, keep the journals we've got, but we should buy one almost like a scrapbook version. And every month we should print out some pictures and, like explain our feelings around it, and like do all fun stickers and stuff. Because how fun is that? Like not a scrapbook day, almost like a scrapbook but journal.
A scrap journal.
Yes,
Oh,
we need to. Come on, Jode. And it really inspired me, because I thought we don't really take enough creativity into it, because when we sit and want to, we're really quite creative.
Yeah, we are, and it really buzzes us. Like
we could get stickers for it, and, like, we could stick them on, and oh my god, I think it'd be so fun. Like little washi tape and stuff. Love. You know, how fun. Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
So, I just got a bit excited.
But yeah, that sounds
exciting
really fun.
pens. Get yourself a really fun pen. Has it got Buzz Lightyear on? Is it just pink? Is it just a black bar? Like, what speaks to your style? Do you want stickers in? Do you want any photos? Like, have a little think of what you want out of this journal.
From it, yeah.
And I think that's the main thing to start with. Well, why are you journaling?
Yes,
Is it just to be a better person? Is it a bit of a mind dump? Is it for goals? Is it like
work? Like, you need to figure out, do you need something to work through? Like, are you going for a breakup or a big, like, change in your life, and you just need, like, somewhere to go that's, like, safe, and it's just, like, personal?
Yeah.
And almost, like, you do need to figure out, like, the why. Like, I feel like for us it is just, like, relaxing, like, de-stress, like, just, like, getting our
brain
thoughts
dumping
out, because we can be a bit busy and we're a bit like,
100%.
get a bit overwhelmed, whereas I feel like when we're journaling, our thoughts are there, and then you look at them, you're like, okay, I can work through that. Everything seems a lot simpler when it's out on paper.
100%, and it's nice to sit back and read what you've wrote, because, like, you know, when you get into a vibe, you're like, blah, 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 and then you look back and you're like, God, I feel so much better.
Yes.
We should almost do it every night to stop overthinking.
No, I agree. I think that is a biggest tip, actually. Not that I thought to write it down, but reread what you've wrote.
Yes.
Before you close the book, just have a
reread
skim
it and just see.
It's
and
really
I feel like
nice.
it's quite eye-opening, because, like, in the moment you're probably just, like, venting, but then to actually read it, we're like, God, that's how we're feeling. So journals we like, and there's so many different ones, but Jode's had a Her Empire, and you've had Love and You, haven't you?
Yes, I had a PR box from
Did
Love
you like
and
that?
And they were lovely.
My mum bought one because I said, well, Jode has one. Let's look on the website, Mum.
They have a
And she
lot.
really liked the healing one.
Yes, because the one I go to a lot from Love and Do is just a plain one. Like, I use it just as, like, my freehand one. But I'm sure they sent me one with, like, finances, and they had, like, it broke it down into finance.
They have, I think they're at £12, right?
Yes.
And they have different
A lot.
categories, which is nice.
Yeah, they have a lot for depending on where you want to work.
Also, Papier. I see them advertised.
Personalise them, can't you?
Which one, Papier? Really? That's nice. Because apparently, well, not apparently, I see them all the time advertised on TikTok.
Me too.
And they look really nice, but I've never invested in
No,
them yet.
I haven't, but I'm sure you can change. You know where it would say paper at the front? I'm sure you can change to, like, Mia.
Oh, gorgeous.
Jodie.
That's lovely, isn't
I'm sure
it?
Lydia used to have it.
Really?
It's like Lydia's 2021.
That's lovely, isn't it? That'd be nice.
And P. Louise has that big
I've
one.
got it
You've
upstairs,
invested
but
in,
I've
yeah.
never used it.
That is more, I would
It's-
say, because I used to remember Zoe who used to if she had it, and I feel like it's quite an overwhelming one.
It's so beautifully illustrated. It's stunning. It's gorgeous, and like there's so many like if you were to sit and read it, you'd really be inspired. But it overwhelmed me, and like the thought of getting this fat fucking book.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I think it depends on your personality type. Like it's very busy. It's a very like, ooh, you're opening it up, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But some people love it, so.
And
keep it in the
then
memory.
also, we're not sure about this because we did have a look, but we know some people like the head plan, and I think that's more of a journal / diary.
Yeah.
But if you got more of a budget and you like the look of it,
Then go for it for sure. And then some budget friendly ones. If you go literally into Primark, like
I've got a
we've been
£3
so
one,
surprised,
yeah.
haven't we, by Primark? They have so many.
yeah, and I got an orange gratitude one from them, and it's upstairs. And granted, I left it in the sun and it has faded the colour. Not that that matters, but it's just the price. It was
Yeah.
only £3, but it had everything you'd want.
Yeah.
So like, it's no big deal. And like Jode's put on here typo,
Yeah,
and like
they have a lot.
the Works. I got a
Yes.
couple one from the Works, and like if also like Waterstones, WX Smith. I'm sure they have them
For
too.
sure. And even places like Flying Tiger. Like, if you don't have to think like you've got to buy this really expensive
No.
one, like it could literally
Or
be £2,
if you just
£3.
want to buy a plain notebook for £1 from Tesco, you can, like a
Literally.
ring binding one. Like
Yeah.
you don't like because you could just like put if you did want to personalise it, like you could either just write on it or like you could put stickers and like stuff over the
Yeah,
top.
that
Like
would almost be even cute. Like, make it your vision board, and then
Yes.
every time you go to journal, you're going to see your vision, and you're like, oh, that's why I'm doing this.
100%.
Which is a nice way to be inspired. So,
Getting yourself in the vibe.
getting yourself in the vibe. That is the next step. We're going to add some frequencies into the background. Anything that's going to like stop your brain
From
from
ticking
wandering off. Lighting a candle. Also, like, I find myself going to journal more like once I've done my skincare, my pyjamas are on, my room's tidy.
I'm mentally wearing down too.
Yeah, and it's time to
My
journal.
heated blanket's on, you know, my fan's on, my TV. Like I'm in my own little like. Okay, I feel
Bubble.
like I can rewind, like
Me too.
unwind now. You have to be in the mood to do it, or sometimes in the morning, nice with a coffee.
Yes.
But sometimes like it overwhelms me a bit to think a lot in the morning.
I think the morning I find better if
Just
like,
say my gratitude.
yeah,
you
just to like set myself up more for the day.
To
But I
get
feel
too
like more of
deep.
a reflection.
Yeah, in the evening. I think it'd set me off for the day a little bit
Literally.
funny. But like to say what I'm grateful for and a couple of affirmations is nice in the morning.
Yes.
But in the evening,
Keep
I
it
think the whole
light-hearted.
hog's nice.
Yes, agreed.
But if you just type in manifestation frequency on YouTube, there's
So
so
much
many you
will
can
come up.
choose. Like
And also, like, we love like the cozy fireplace. You just like make the room feel
Yeah.
like cozy, and like just every distraction's away.
And I think like a background noise that isn't gonna like distract you, but one to like it because like, the frequency is a bit like you know,
Yeah.
it's like a full 3HZ, whatever they are, and I feel like it keeps you focused on what
It
you're
does.
doing and like enough to not be like, what I'm having for tea tomorrow.
yeah, like we said this last week, like it's almost acts as like white noise. Like
Yes.
you just
it's exactly what
it's
it is,
blocking
isn't
your
it?
thoughts because we're
100%.
so bad at wandering off.
Yeah, but I'll be thinking, well, not Jodie, away
Yeah.
in the morning. What time is she going to pick me up? Will we go
Literally.
at 9 or 10?
Literally,
You know,
I'm
how will I
thinking
sleep
all
tonight?
sorts.
So
I know.
many silly questions.
I know. It is so silly. So yeah, lighting the candle, anything to just focus you
And
on
keep
being
it-
present
yeah,
in the moment.
100%. And I think like figuring out what you need to work through personally, like is it like are you going through something like Joe
Yeah.
said, is it a breakup, like are you feeling low in confidence, like
Have you got a bit of trauma you need to work through and you feel like it's like holding you back? Like whatever you feel like
yeah,
is almost
or
calling you.
it may simply be like you just want to start working on your goals a bit more seriously, like working
Be more
towards them,
positive.
be a better person, but you'll figure out like as you're journaling and saying the prompts like what trauma you do have and what's
Yeah.
holding you back, and like it gets deeper the more you go
Yeah.
into it, and I feel like you recognise what triggers you, and we'll get into that, but I feel like there's got to be a reason why you're doing it, to have the journal,
Yes. So I feel like a nice place to start, like if you are someone who just gets a little bit overwhelmed, start with your gratitude. We've spoke about it so much for this whole podcast, but just write simple things that you want to thank the universe for giving you. I'm thankful for having a best friend, a family, a dog, a roof over my head, food,
Money in my
water,
bank account,
roof over my head. Like, did I say that twice?
I'm not sure, possibly.
Possibly.
So important.
Just anything, I'm grateful for a job, I'm grateful to be alive. Just like start with the little things. I feel like once you've done that, it will give you a little bit more like energy to continue on to others.
100%. I feel like it's really important to say, like, we've said this all the time, so, but if you don't know by now, like, you'll never get anything else if you're not grateful for what you've got. So, like, you've really got to express the gratitude for what you've got.
Yeah, and I always start with gratitude in my journal. It's the first
Even
thing.
in the morning before I go to bed, I try and, like, end and start the day off with a grateful heart, just to remind myself, like, hey, no matter how I'm feeling, I have got things around me that is good, and that I've got blessings around me, you know, and, like, it's okay if we've had a bad day, like, we've still got so much around us, you know?
Yeah, and it's a good reminder for sure. So yeah, we're going to figure out why we want to journal, and I feel like depending on what you need that day or that month or that year, like, that will then determine what prompts you need to write. Because if you're a really overly confident person, you don't need to be writing about confidence.
No.
Or if you, I don't know, another example, but like you've got to make sure you're actually doing it to benefit yourself.
Don't just do it like, if you know all these things and you do all these things already, like, don't write it down for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, you want to, like, you're doing this to benefit you. Like, don't feel any pressure of, like, don't go on Pinterest and write, like, journal prompts. And, like, if none of them are speaking to you, don't do them.
No.
If they're not going to challenge your mind, and, like, make you, like, almost different,
Yes.
it's pointless, isn't it?
It's so pointless. And we've got a few journal prompts that we'll go into at the end, but I feel like making it a part of your routine is really key. Like we said, we personally just go towards it at the end of the day.
Yeah, like, do you want to do it in the morning,
make
at night?
it a routine
And
part.
it can take 5 minutes, or it can take 15, or it can take 50.
Yeah.
Like, mine could take either, like, depending on the night you
Me
do.
too.
If I want to do a big brain dump,
Yeah.
it's going to take me an hour. But then, like, sometimes if I'm just saying, like, what I'm grateful for, what's gone well, we mentioned this in the last one, but I've trying to been doing it most nights. And if I haven't been doing it in my journal because I'm tired, I've been writing it on my phone and just saying, like, what I'm grateful for, 3 things. 3 things that went well today, 3 things I'm excited for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Really simple. You're still doing your self-care as such, but it's not so deep.
Yeah, it's just like a nice, light-hearted, almost just like little mini positive reminders, isn't it?
Yeah, just try and carve out like a minimum of 5 minutes out of your day. And if you can't give 5 minutes, then you don't want to self-improve enough, unfortunately.
Literally, it's just like...
And it is hard some days, but like sometimes I skip it, do you?
Yeah.
But like, it's okay, because I'm like, I do have the self-discipline then to be like, I didn't do it for 2 days, right, come on, because
Yeah,
you always
I'm
feel
doing
better
it.
and it's better for you.
Same. I'm just trying to do it every day, like where I can. And like if a day has gone past, I'm like, okay, well today I'll do a little bit more. Like
Yeah.
I'll go into it.
And there's always more to write the longer you leave it
Yeah.
to, which is almost good. But I think like, you don't have to do this straight away, but I think getting to know yourself is a really good way of journaling. So like, it can be quite deep, but you kind of want to ask yourself, like, what are 3 flaws that are holding me back? Like,
literally.
what are 3 qualities that I'm really proud of? Like, what trauma have I got that's stopping me from achieving my goals? Like, there's so many things that, like, and also a good thing to do as well is, like, know your energy drainers and your givers.
Yeah,
and, like, you
for
could
sure.
write this down daily, or, like, if you've got a list in your head, like, we know that if we spend too much time with, like, people pleasers, like, if we spend too much time people pleasing, or if we spend, like, too much time with people that 100% aren't our vibe, or like if
We're
we
gonna
can't be
feel
them
drained.
set ourselves with, or if you just like
Not on the same wavelength, whether they're like quite negative and we're more like positively drawn, it really like unbalances your energy.
yeah, and like you can write that, you know, you could as you energy drainer, negative people, I don't know, like whatever drains your energy, like could be the weather, it could be like your day at work, could be like, I don't know.
And but this is so then like you do that, and then I think it's also really important to then draw almost like lines back. So it's like, okay, the weather is really draining me. How can I make myself feel better about my energy drainers?
Yeah.
And it's like less time with negative people. Try and maybe make half an hour out of my day where I can go outside. Even if it's raining, you put your hood up, you're outside, like
Are you taking your vitamin D supplements?
tablets, like try and like flip it then to be like, okay, well I've recognised what's bad.
How can I make it good? And also, like, as well, write down a list of your energy givers. Like, is it spending time with your best friend, your boyfriend? Is it like going to get a coffee? Is it going for a walk? Is it spending time with your pets? Is it seeing you now? I don't know, there's so many things that can also really give you good energy, and I feel like you have to focus on them. Like, but also it's equally as important to know what's draining you, because you limit those, or like Joe said, try and turn those around.
And then I think that on those days then where you do feel negative and down, you can then look at your energy givers, and it's like, okay, 3 ways tomorrow that I can take better care of myself. And it's, you know, I'm going to go and see my best friend, I'm going to make an effort to FaceTime her, go for a coffee with her, like however you can see and connect with that. Or I'm going to go for a drive, I'm going to put my favourite music on, I'm going to sit in the car, I'm going to get my favourite coffee. And it's that, like, then drawing like lines,
Yeah.
and you can constantly go back, which I think is really
Because
important.
when you feel down, you know, like you can then look to your energy givers and be like, okay, what more am I going to do? Can I do any tonight? If not, I'm going to do more of those tomorrow.
Yes.
And make sure, like, because raising your vibration is really important. Like, you know, we've all got energy around us, and like, if me and Jode were really down right now, and our energy would be like, but then like, if we were like, when we're like, oh my god, yeah, like, you know, it gets higher and higher, and like the higher you vibe, the higher you're at a level with your dream life, if you like.
Yeah.
Like the higher your frequency, the better. And also, like, I liked that, like, if you are going to do, like we said at the start, like in your journal, like, write down some, like, good things to refer to, and you can write down your favourite songs, your favourite films, like, things that, like, when you are feeling down, you can be like, what did I write down?
Yeah.
Like, what makes me feel
Almost
good?
like, you know, when you like go, I don't know, start a new job and you have like an information pack, and it's like, if anything goes wrong, you go back to the information pack, and it's that, like, write down everything, like, have 5 pages at the start. You don't have to fill out the 5 pages to start with.
No.
But keep 5 pages. It's almost like a go back at it. It's my energy givers, it's my ins, my outs for the year,
Yeah.
it's my goals, it's my whys, and it's that, like, constant referring back.
Yes.
Which is always there.
Yeah, and
We
when you
haven't
feel,
got, like, fruits
yes, it's
there.
right at the start, and like when you feel unmotivated, I feel like that's where we've been going
Yeah.
wrong. Like at the start, when we get this little journal, we'll put our vision board at the front, you know, our dream, maybe like our dream, ultimate dream, like just to keep you striving, and like all the good things that you've got, all the good things about yourself, like some facts about yourself, and like when you're not feeling so confident and you feel having a low point, which is of course natural, you can be like, okay, things are rubbish, but look what I've got, and look what I wrote about myself and my family and like my life. Like I do have a really lovely life.
And I feel like another one would be almost like you could title it like my achievements, and just throughout the year go and keep adding back.
Don't feel the pressure to have like all this stuff done now.
No.
It's like part of the journey, and like this could
a
be
work in progress.
a journal that you like just buy a new one, but carry it on. Like you don't feel the pressure of it.
No, yeah,
for
it
it to
should
be
just
perfect.
be fun and personal, and like you're constantly going back and adding things, and
like you can add in, like, I know a lot of people write, I've never done it personally, but a lot of people add letters to themselves, and like you could get like an envelope, stick it in, and you can put all the letters in. Imagine when you're 60 reading them all back.
You know what? I think I have one to open next year.
Do you?
Yeah, on my old laptop. I'm sure it's saved to like my old email. I ripped one, and it was, I'm sure it was when I was leaving school, so it would have been like 2015, and it was like, this is a letter to open in 10 years.
Oh my.
And like I didn't write it by hand, I
Nervous?
wrote it on my laptop, and I put pictures in it. It's just brought the memory back.
Oh my god.
I can't wait to open it.
Oh my god. So next October when you're 25.
Yeah, I think it'll be when I'm 25. I think it must have been when I turned 15.
What the hell? You scared?
Yeah. But I don't do it as often as I think I should. I know some girls, and one of my friends is so spiritual. She'll write one all the time, like when it's the moon and, you know, all that shit.
Yeah.
She's writing one every time, and she's opening it when she's supposed to. But like, I think I have written a few. I think maybe at the start of last year I wrote one, but it's just not like, I don't know, I feel like
It's not in the forefront of your mind.
Yeah, and I feel like that's fine. Like if you don't really get much from it, I feel like I'd feel a lot of the pressure. You know, if I writ like, I hope you're in Ibiza on holiday right now. If I wasn't, I think I'd feel a bit like
shit.
Yeah, which is why you have to be really realistic with it. But I feel like letters to yourself can be really fun, and maybe make them more, less about like achievements and more just like the personal achievements.
Yeah.
Like, I hope you're
really happy.
You're looking in the mirror and you think, I'm beautiful.
Yeah, I hope you've got good people around you. I hope you're confident.
Yeah.
I hope you're like just really happy with your life. Like, don't make it like I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
I've got this dream penthouse.
job,
Yeah,
everything.
because you're gonna read it and be like, fucking hell.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. But yeah, I feel like the activities, I feel like we've gone through a lot of them, haven't we? But like setting the goals, the intentions.
Your ins and outs, put that on there as well. Like, I think it's really important at the start of the year. Like, we obviously you saw the TikTok trend, but to say like, right, 2023, we want negative things out. We want to comparing ourselves. We want bad relationship with food and things like that out. And like, you can put that and you can refer to it. But like, what am I bringing this back into 2024 or not? You know, and like, it's good to know like your personal ins and outs.
I agree, and I also feel like compare where you are now to compare to where you want to be.
Yeah.
It's like, where am I don't know, with us we could do subscriber counts. Where are we on our monthly incomes? Where are we with our fitness goals? Or, you know, like things like that. Like, where are we right now?
And also
versus our dream. You know, our car. Currently Fiat 500 and Adam. Dream G-Wagon.
Yeah, but if you're struggling to do that as well, because like I feel like it can be pressure to like know what your future wants. Like you could do like what did you have 3 years ago and what have you got now?
Yeah.
Like, and that will make you
Show
realise
the
how
growth.
hopefully far you've come. Like if you've developed it in some sort of way, hopefully, you know. But yeah, so going on to like journal prompts, like. We thought we'd just like, if you want to go into Pinterest is your best friend, like, and we do it a lot, go on
Yeah,
Pinterest
we
for
do.
affirmations, like, and also like if you got one affirmation that speaks to you, like Jode, whenever we speak about affirmations, like just in personal life, she always seems to say like that she has all the traits that she needs to be successful. She really carries that
I
on with
do.
her, and I noticed that. So
Thank
like,
you.
I do listen to you, don't worry. But like she could write at the start of her journal, really cool writing, loads of stuff around it. I have all the traits on, and that's like her quote of the
Yeah,
year.
it is. I can get that tattooed.
That's Jodie's quote.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, if you've got a quote that really speaks to you,
Keep it.
keep it
Yeah,
and
keep
like
it close.
say it and like repeat it, and like if that could be fun even on the front page of your journal or like the cover.
Yeah.
You know, like you could print it out and things like that. So like if a quote speaks to you or like an affirmation, but go on Pinterest, that it's your BFFL, honestly.
It really is. Like when you're making a vision
And it depends
board,
how deep you
anything.
want it as well. If you want it deep, like what are 3 things that have changed you forever? It'll be there. But if you also just want like what has made you happy today,
Yeah.
it'll be there. It
Yeah.
can either delve to your deepest soul, or it can be quite light-hearted Pinterest,
Literally.
can't it?
Yeah.
Which is really, really good. And TikTok, like so many things will have you back.
Yeah.
But like ones we like, so like journal prompts, like what gave me energy today?
Yeah, what drained it, and this could be like something that stressed you out, that made you sad, made you anxious, like it could be driving made me anxious, and then it's okay. Well, how am I going to try and twist that?
Yes.
So that I'm no longer an anxious driver.
Yes, and then you could swap it and be like, what added peace to my day today? Like, did anything give me hope? Did anything give me happiness? Like, did anything excite me? Like, you can flip that around and do both. So you've like done the negative, fine. What can we change about it? And now let's do the positive.
Yeah, and I feel like I am feeling is really nice
Yeah.
as well, and it's like, how am I actually feeling?
Am I feeling stressed?
hopeful? Am I
Yeah.
feeling a little bit shit?
Yeah.
Like,
But
low
be honest, like
confidence?
don't be scared to put negativity in
No.
there. But if you want to keep the negative and positive separate, you can.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want to do, like whatever suits you, won't ruin any of your goals.
No.
But like it's okay to admit that you're feeling down and you're feeling anxious. Like, did you have a bad sleep? Are you going through something? Because the only way is up. That's the way you've got to think. And like you're doing this to improve. So like don't fake like I'm so happy. Like if you're not, like it's okay, and like let's work out why.
Yeah, 'cause
and let's swap
admitting
it.
it is really like the biggest
Important.
step and the most important.
So like writing how you're feeling, and
Yeah.
then like I am ready for. Are you ready for change? Are you ready for a new job? Are you ready for love to come into your
Yes,
life?
are you ready for a new house to emerge? Like whatever it is, like what are you? And that's like your signal to the universe. I am ready.
Yeah, I am
Give it
ready.
me.
Come on.
I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm ready for this like improvement in my life, and it's just being like open then.
Yeah.
And I feel like once you've written it, you're like, yeah, I am ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. Come on, bring
And
it
then I
on.
feel like a nice one is like I am proud of. So it's like something I made myself proud of.
Yes, like I'm proud of becoming self-employed.
Yeah.
Like I'm proud of buying myself a car. I'm proud of walking the dog
I'm
today.
proud
when I
of
didn't
getting
want
up
to.
this morning.
It can
at
be
6.
so little or so big. Like don't feel the pressure. Like I am literally proud of that. I went to work today, and really last thing I wanted to do.
Literally.
You know.
Yeah.
So, also like this one's good. What makes me unique?
Yes.
Like,
And
what
it's like,
makes you you?
special?
And like it don't feel the pressure on this either. Like what do you think? Like oh, I'm really emotionally like connected. Do you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like
I'm really goofy and silly.
yeah, and it's like I'm really happy with that. Like don't feel embarrassed of
No,
them.
it's like it's what makes you you, and like it builds you up, so it's really important.
Yes.
And then this is really nice, especially if you struggle with confidence. 3 flaws, but flaws that you can accept.
Did you like this one?
Yeah.
Thanks. I was
So,
doing
like,
I
it
put
could-
this one in my notes when I was
Did you?
researching.
Well
Guys,
done.
this was me.
So it's like name 3 things that you don't particularly like about yourself, but you're actually right there and then in the journal accepting them. So
Yeah.
maybe it's I don't really like
My nose.
Yeah, flaws are so sad, aren't they? But like, I don't like my nose. I don't like.
My,
My-
I don't
my
like my
style.
stomach sticks out. I
Yeah.
don't like my big toe.
Yeah.
But like, it's okay. It's your big toe, and you're going to accept it.
That well, we never left.
Yes. Hello.
So yeah, naming 3 things that you're not particularly obsessed with about yourself, but just accepting. You know, I
It could
accept
be
my
hands.
nose.
It
I
could be.
yeah.
It could be
Anything. Your
baby
heart.
hairs. You're parting.
Yeah, just something. Like, we all have those things that we think, oh, I wish I could change that, but we
But
can't.
also remember that no one will ever probably realise them about you.
no,
It's
so
only
true.
you. You know,
It's
like
so
say if
true.
Jared went to be like, just really hate my second finger. I'd be like,
Yeah,
do you?
well, no, perfect example. Last year, Mia lost her pinky finger nail, and she used to walk around like hiding her pinky.
And I got into a habit of doing that.
Yeah, all the time she was hiding it, and I would never notice.
No.
But I would notice her more because she'd be like really trying to hide
Yeah.
it out of my view.
Exactly that.
But
So I
like,
lost my nail.
But
No.
it did really bother you, didn't
It
it?
bothered me a lot because it looked ugly as fuck.
Yeah, it did.
And then she brought it back up this year, so no wonder it was an insecurity, bitch.
No, it was a picture when Rola was little. and we just
It
got
was
the little
horrible.
puppy, and it was all like curled up.
It was disgusting. It's not talked about for a bit.
But
sick.
that's a lovely one to write.
Yeah, and then another thing like hobbies you want to try. Do you want to go into Zumba? Do you want to go into yoga? Do you want to go into Pilates?
Yes.
Do you want to start football?
And I feel like on the back of that, one that I like to write, I'm excited for.
Yes.
And it's three things I'm excited for. I'm excited for a summer holiday. I'm excited for this goal to become achieved. Like maybe it's picking up your new car. Like
Yeah.
what are you excited for? And then it's like it's keeping the hope and the you know, excitement in you.
And then this one is action you can take right now that your future self will thank you. Like instead of sitting in bed, like I should probably go and make a couple of YouTube videos, or like shall I just go to the gym and like my mental health will be better.
Yeah,
and
should I go and film a TikTok? Should I go for a walk with my best friend? Like just something that you can do. That
Something
next
that's-
week even you're gonna look back and think, thank God I started doing that.
Yeah.
Journaling.
Yeah, journaling.
That's literally
Exactly that. And then on the flip of the floors one, like write 5 things that are nice about yourself. Like I really like my hair, I really like my eyelashes, like
Yeah.
I really like my legs, I really like my smile.
And I feel like these can be like physical versus none. So you
Yeah.
could do like 5 physical things that I love, and then
Yeah.
5 like traits of yourself. Like
Yeah.
I love that I'm kind, caring, generous,
confident,
Yeah,
like
funny.
funny. So yeah, and then like another thing, like we're all worthy of happiness, and like happiness comes from within.
For
so like
sure.
you maybe ask yourself like, I am worthy of happiness because I'm a good person. Like I try to really hard to like pick the right actions,
Yeah.
be right to people, and like have the best life for myself. So I'm worthy of happiness because of that. You know.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
So I feel like that kind of wraps it up really.
Yeah,
like
it
make
does.
this personal journey to
you.
you and make it fun, make it exciting. Like I said, we need to start being more fun too. Like this
Yeah.
keeps us
It
accountable.
really does.
Little journaling date. Grab your sister if you can, or your mum, or your best friend, or like if you want to do it on your own, do like we normally do. But like every so often, it might be nice once a
Just
month or once every few months. Should we have a
get
little
together.
journaling day? Should we
Yeah.
put some stickers in? Should we decorate it? Should we get the Polaroid
And then
out?
it just, I think sometimes it makes you then more excited to go away and do it on your own, because you're like,
Yes.
I've put all this work in, I've got myself excited with my friend, and now I'm like, okay, I've got
yeah, exactly.
it. I've got it and I can do it.
Yes, and you can do it, and like it will make you feel better, and it's
It
so
really
nice to
will.
see what's up on this muddled brain on paper, and
And
like
work through
you're
it.
just giving your your brain a little break,
Yeah.
and you can't ask much more than
No,
that
you really can't.
because it's busy up there.
Yeah, so I feel like really if you have never started, make this year the you do. Because I feel like we've been like doing it for a couple years, and you just do feel so much better. Like I
Yeah.
can really tell the days where I've committed time to it and where I haven't.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I sleep better,
I do, and I just feel like.
and this
everything's
is why
ticked
where it comes like to discipline, like. Doing the things that are better for you is harder than sitting there and scrolling on
Yeah.
TikTok, and it's so bad, but it's true,
off. No, it really is.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's end off with an affirmation, hey?
Yes. Also, guys, while Mia's finding a quote for us for the week, I haven't done it for a while, but I will start again putting our own little journal prompts on. But if you go onto our Instagram,
Yeah, get back on it.
yeah, I will. If you go onto our Instagram, I'm just going to find out. So there's literally a highlight called journal prompts, and we've currently got some on there for self-love, for inner peace, and just like end of the week ones, which again really nice. If you're journaling every day, then maybe on a Sunday or on like the day on the end of the month, do like a weekly or monthly check-in. Have you found one?
I follow my dreams with passion and certainty.
That's nice. I follow my dreams with passion and
Do
certainty.
you want to pick one off the list?
Yeah, I can. My eyes are going all funny. We've got quite a lot of lights in here today.
Yeah, we have. The studio's bright.
Oh, okay. I love and approve of myself.
I love and approve of myself, which we do.
We do.
Let's roll it back. Let's breathe it
Three
out.
breaths.
We need these. We've had a stressful one.
We really.
The shoulders hurting. 3, 2, 1. We touched on that one, really had the energy.
Yeah,
baby,
Sisters
yeah.
and Souls.
Sisters and Souls. Right.
Right, that's going to
Happy Monday.
Yes, happy
Get
Monday.
journaling. Let us know
hope
what
you have the
journals
best
you got. Where have you got them from? Let us know how your first week's been. Always drop us a DM. Our lines are always open.
Yes, we always are. We love chatting to you guys in there.
We do. Subscribe on YouTube, Girly Pops, or
Make
listen.
sure you leave us a review.
Yeah, leave us through. Go on. What do you think? What could we improve
5 star.
on? 5 star, I hope. What could we improve on? Let us know.
Absolutely. But we love you guys so much. Thank
We
you
do.
for listening or watching.
I hope you have a cracking week.
We will see you next week.
Goodbye. Farewell.
Goodbye.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
very
very
much.
soon.